Welcome to game number 2. We have a 2 o'clock to 9 o'clock plane path this time around, going over Paradise Resort via boot camp out to the River Delta. We're here on Sanhok. This is, of course, the PUBG Reddit Custom Games End of Season Tournament. I am Jorisar. Your observer is SamWalton this evening. And we will once again be hopping into a slightly crazy game where a lot of duos are looking to try and make their mark, score as many points as possible in a bid to win some prizes. Anyone could, of course, join the custom games during the course of the season. If you're interested in doing that, just go to, I believe, discord.com/PUBG Reddit, or we'll post the link in the chat for you. And after today, of course, we'll have a new season of custom games coming back up. And I think to qualify for the end of season games, at least one person in the team had to have won a game of custom games at any point over the last month or two. So there were some requirements, but we got quite a lot of entries either way, and it's actually turned out to be rather good, as we see an interesting distribution of people this time around. Lakawi and Quarry have quite a few people. Young Savage absolutely mowed down by the looks of things by Adrenalines and no. Oh dear, there's really not much. Oh, hang on a second, he had an ump, and Adrenalines is going to go down. Maybe he thought Young Savage didn't have a weapon to his name, and all of a sudden Zawen across the road is going to have to take Young Savage very seriously as a threat. That is team number 5, Yasnaya Police Department. So not a particularly fun place to be for them. We have the anti-mates, Okyu and Young Savage, looking to make their mark on this game. Okyu now rejoining his teammates. So all of a sudden it's a 2v1, and the boot is on the other foot. Zawen is going to be very pressured at the moment as both members of Team 12 zero in on his position. We have a very interesting circle. Last time we had the East, now we have the West. Everyone here is going to have to move pretty darn quickly. You watch Okyu, M4 with iron sights as he looks to try and triangulate Zawen's position. He's not making a lot of sound at the moment though. Not 100% sure where they are. Zawen firing a couple of shots, allowing Okyu to move slightly closer. I believe he just picked up a 4 times. Ghost gets a headshot onto Paishiro. Where on earth is that? Okay, that's actually quite close quarters. That was a headshot with the Kar 98 onto the adjacent compound. I do not think a grenade will be able to get... Oh, okay, if he jumps out and goes beyond the broken wall, maybe. Big throw, and you know what? I beg to differ. It's a great rebound! Banana almost going down there. I have to say, I wasn't expecting him to use the house as a rebound. I thought it was going to go a bit far, but then bounce straight back out. Banana getting very close to going down, and Ghost now going up the hill to look for a better angle. Okyu on a sliver of health, trying to get Zar. When he manages to take him out, he's going to have to heal up very quickly indeed. But that is Team 5 out of the game. Yasnaya Police Department will be doing no more policing. Well, at least Yasnaya is not here anyway. On Sanhok, and here comes Ghost, trying to get a shot off on Paishiro. Spotting the attempted resurrect in place. Paishiro hiding in the smoke. Goes trying to get a knock on. Oh, he gets third-partied from elsewhere, though. Never mind. That is Coldy with the AK, saying thank you very much. Hugo Jonesy getting the heck out of dodge now as AMS tries to move in on Paishiro and Banana. 1v2 situation. Quite aggressive, I have to say, but AMS moving swiftly through the compound. Not a peep from those two yet, though. I think they know they have company. AMS in the next building along. They have a really long way to go, I have to say. This is not a fun place to be. 2 minutes. And then we'll have to be moving. Paishiro and Banana ducking out. Sam showing off some of his observing prowess there. Don't think we don't notice, mate. And I have to say, the southern portion of the next circle looks very crowded right now. Who have we got? We have Team 22, Team 26. Oh, no. Paishiro's going to catch up to Coldy. Coldy's busy looting in this shack. He's got about 12 seconds before he can't actually move without being destroyed by Paishiro and Banana. Now about 5. Oh my goodness! Does he just get away? They're looking for the angle. Coldy is running as quickly as he possibly can. Got a lot of trees and some rocks in the way. Paishiro's giving chase. Coldy must know he's in trouble. They must be able to hear him. Jonesy, his teammate, is nearby. Banana just spotted them off to the right, but I don't think he was watching properly on his screen. They continue moving. And because they're looking down the hill now, they might actually be able to fight. Holstead in trouble. 1v2. Rushing in on AMX. No, not AMS, pardon me. That is Jinx finishing him off. That's Mimi and Ruru getting one over on Dream Team. And that's in Painan. Big chase still going on here. Team 25 and 27. That's Dada and Paisnan. Oh, what's going on here? Surely Penguin Sniper. Oh, okay, it's not Mega Joe Master. But like, haven't they learned from last game? Got the water route there. Fair enough. I want to see if Paishiro manages to pick up on Jonesy and co. Looks like they're going to be going away on a scooter. I don't think Banana will be able to give chase. So they're a little bit too far away, a little bit too quickly. Okay. Anyway, back out to the next circle. I'm pretty sure teams 22 and 26 are at the southern end of the next circle there. So let's check that out. Team 13, 22, 23, and 26. Reasonably close to each other. Sami was quite packed a little earlier on, but it looks like everyone except the Gecko kids have moved out now. Hashtag ban for Dan are close to them as well. Penguin Sniper and Co are going to take a very long time to get back there. Everyone hears the scooter. AMS thinking about taking shots, decides not to. Third party so dangerous on Sanhok. Those little kids that go up and down the street on a Vespa. This is them. Those pesky, pesky kids. Not exactly a Vespa's natural habitat, this, but apparently it rides over uneven surfaces particularly well. So I guess they're not doing too badly for themselves. They are attracting the attention of approximately everyone on the server, but it doesn't look like anyone's able to land any shots until now, question mark? Nope. Getting away once again. Wonder if they can go all the way to ruins on this. There's a chance they could do it. Uh-oh. They're now coming straight into hashtag ban for Dan. We might see some full auto-age now. Oh my goodness, so close to Hugo! And Coldy gets shot off the bike. Jonesy, the ultimate snake, is going to keep moving. Jonesy doesn't care about teammates. We know this, historically. Coldy hiding behind a tree. Jonesy also hiding behind a tree. Difference is he's about 3 kilometers away. Or he may as well. Great frag from Hugo. Finishes off Coldy. And Jonesy will now play the rest of the game as a solo player. The team are still alive, though. He has still got the opportunity to try and get some of those high placements. Quackcore taking out a member of Scratch and Sniff. And you go Jonesy on Acapulco, who did so well in the last game. But are now in a little bit more of a difficult position. Needs to get to Acapulco quickly if he wants to res. Don't think he's going to be able to. Spots the nade. Good dodge. Plenty of time to get away from that. Unfortunately, it won't buy him enough time to resurrect his teammate. Looks like Acapulco is going to go down. Better than Poco, though, of course. Will stay alive. Stifle. Guns down Jinx. That's with the barrel. down. Needs the second as well. Gets him. Jinx's teammate lives on. Lil G taking out Flyover Country. Banana under heavy fire from Mitchy Boy. Paisnan looking at Crash the System. Only one of them will be able to get into the circle from here. Crash the System have got a superior position, though. They're closer to the edge of the circle. Next circle, still quite a high percentage of water. Starting to get very crowded here on Sanhok. Thanks to these water circles. It's effectively meant this is like a Circle 3 or Circle 4's worth of actual real estate. Avengers Army moving across the open. Yoku almost getting him completely. Oh, pardon me, does get the knock. Must have been at the very last. Here comes Hugo. There goes Hugo. Kurth, Thunk. Yoku does go down, but Plays will be able to revive him. The Gecko kids live on. They've attracted the attention of Jonesy. Oh, he almost sees them. Painful. Looks like if they rotate in now, they'll be going straight to Wuzzard Hat. Mr. Sergo struggling with Mega Joe Master in the blue, which seems to be their natural habitat based on these first few games. Paishiro and Banana now trying to wrap around from two different sides. Banana going very aggressive here. Really playing it dangerous. He spots Sergo, though, before the first shot gets taken. And they are able to back out. He's actually going to have to heal very soon indeed. Paishiro coming in from a different angle. He's going to be healing as well. Sergo looking out for either of them. Both of them spot him. Nobody really wins in this kind of fight because everything is depleted so much. Paishiro almost dies, but takes out Sergo there. And that's What's Up Dog out in the blue zone. Paishiro has to get back, though. Paisnan are not out of the woods yet. Squads 12 and 26, though, up at the north of the circle. Could be running into each other very shortly indeed. Let's take a look up north. Hang on, this is down south. There we go. Better than Poco in the same building as Oku. And teammates are going to finish off Poco Harem, who finished in the top 3 in game number 1. PG Fredry, very close by. Paishiro gets spotted out in the blue by Mitchy Boy. Oh, that's an excellent knock with the smoke grenade in play as well. Anticipating where he was going to move. Paishiro is in a lot of trouble right now. That's the problem when you spend so much time fighting out in the blue. What are you going to do? You've got no choice if you decide to fight, but to accept whoever's gatekeeping you will simply be there. This is going to be brutal. Mitchy Boy looking for Banana. They're in the blue as well now. Coming out a little bit to try and stop. This positioning is slightly difficult for them, but extremely difficult for Banana. Minute and a half now. And the blue zone is moving, by the way, so Banana is taking damage this entire time. If he doesn't have to deal with them, he'll eventually have to deal with the Gecko kids. This is not a fun place for him to be. By the time this circle comes in, he would have taken a reasonable amount of damage. Is starting to deplete his meds as well. Team 8 out on the water doing nothing. Very sneaky. And they have actually got a crate at their disposal as well. Can we see what's in the crate? Let's see if anyone's going to go for that anytime soon. Banana still not very quietly trying to rush in. Oh, Team 21 very close by. Banana must know. Okay, they're diverging. Right, what's in the crate? Let's find out, Sam. Go on. Let's see. We have an unlooted crate in the middle of the ocean, and it's going to be... Ooh, it's a Graza. And presumably... Oh, with a ghillie suit, because that's useful when you're swimming. Sniper suppressor as well, that you can presumably ram onto the Groza. And try and screw in. Could be interesting. Teams 12 and 16, the anti-mates and the old sneaky bastards are in the same compound. Different buildings. They seem content with each other's presence as far as things currently stand. That could change as the circle shrinks. Banana is now safely into the circle. As are Team Crash the System. Didn't quite run into the Gecko Kids who rotated further south. Banana taking a couple of shots. Knows that Team 21 are quite a long way off. Knows where they are. A bit difficult for them to sneak up on him as well. Gabby's gang coming down the north side. Very exposed at the end of the bridge. And they're actually going towards the compound that these guys are at. So this could be very interesting indeed. Gabby's gang and the Antimates could be getting themselves into a fight, which of course could play further into the hands of the old sneaky bastards in the house next door. Genghis Khan and Mobare slowly moving up. I don't think they're quite within I hear your footsteps clearly distance yet, but I think Okyu might have heard something. Well, they've certainly seen something. Yeah, they see heads now. Ouch. Genghis Khan headshot onto Okyu, and Ronnie Cray manages to get the shot onto Genghis Khan. He finishes them both. Where on earth is Ronnie Cray? Oh my goodness. Something something Sanhok. Something something third party. That was from downtown. Man, oh man. And the anti-mates are going to be thankful for that. Sewer getting shot out of the boat at range. That'll be it for him. Next to the crate as well. So sad. Okyu leading his shots well, but not running out of room by the looks of things to get the final kills. He is shooting at Savvy Cat. Oh, these guys are going to have to cross the bridge, and that is not fun right now. And this is from behind. I believe that's Ronnie Cray again. These guys are brutal. 6 times on that QBU and not holding back. I'm afraid Hinky and Savvy Cat may have left it a little bit too late to get across safely. Jonesy on to Direwolf. 13 teams and 22 alive. We're at the 18-minute mark. This is game number 2, ladies and gents, of the PUBG Custom Games end of season tournament. It's a duos tournament on Sanhok. And Banana is snaking, and he's snaking because the Gecko Kids are almost right on top of him. He's got an extended mag in that M4. He's got a rock for cover. He might be able to pick off one and then the other. We'll see if plays gets close enough for some of those sneaky shots to take place. Oh no! Penguin Sniper from behind! Pardon me, Air Tree. From the Guard Tower. Ruins Banana's fun. And here we go! Okyu goes down very quickly. Team 16 deciding now is going to be the time to push out. That's the old sneaky bastards. Young Savage outside, though, by the urn on the edge. He's not actually inside the house at the moment. Very quick takedown there on Okyu. 2v1 situation now, but Team 16 are actually moving away. Young Savage gonna move towards the edge of the circle. I like this movement from the old sneaky bastards. They're doing quite well to get out of the compounds, get slightly closer to the center of the circle, and it's gonna pay off. They're significantly closer, have the opportunity to get into one of those smaller houses, which will still be protected by the looks of things. Hinky will be able to resurrect Savvy Cat. Where are they gonna go next? Managing to get across the bridge is already a big feat. Frankly, I didn't think they'd be able to do that. Donsel and Ronnie Cray, though, coming in now from the east. And I'm slightly concerned for them. The Gecko Kids taking a few shots on Penguin Sniper. Presumably for killing Banana. Speculative nade. Interesting bounce. Unintended, presumably off that tree. Will not score. On the top side, though, I'm looking at Donsel and Ronnie Cray. Realistically, these are the next 2 squads that are going to run into each other. Savvy Cat looking for Ronnie Cray. Donsel significantly closer, but choosing to fall back slightly. It looks like they're going to be rotating towards the east a little. It's an interesting development, given that, to be honest, Ronnie Cray was kind of brutalizing them for long enough that you would think they'd have the confidence to win the fight, but they're not sure if it's only the one squad there. I think that's their issue at the moment. Playing it safe, wanting to make sure that they survive to get one of those tasty top 5 positions. But they're doing quite well overall as things currently stand. Penguin Sniper getting a couple of shots at him. Yoku, though, missing the mark and not able to get those headshots off. Airtree with him. They are gatekeeping. Oh, and here comes the third party from Crash the System, who has spotted them further east. Team 22 now trying to really push in and turn the screw. Gecko Kids need safe passage into the circle. They'll take any help they can get, from habitual boober or otherwise. Great initial shots from Boomer. I'm a little surprised that those subsequent shots didn't at least hit one more time. Falco and Duck very close to Young Savage in the west now as well. Hi, Hinky. Bye, Hinky. Roger now moving around, knowing that a teammate is somewhere. Didn't get the insta-kill. Oh, hang on a second. Here comes Duck on Young Savage. Look out west. Duck goes down. Headshot from the AK on Young Savage. He's still got a teammate. This is 2v1. No, never mind. Falco finishes him off and will be able to resurrect Duck very quickly indeed. That's good. That's a lot of noise. And if they haven't been shot at by now in such an open position, they can safely assume that no one can see them. People would have heard shots from that direction, but frankly, if someone could see them, they would have been dead by now. Jonesy taking out Mr. Penguin Sniper. Headshot from the barrel to finish things off. He's still up against Airtree. It's not over yet. Thinking about chucking an A, deciding against it. 10 teams alive now. We have reached the top 10. It's taken a while. Oh, excellent nade in, and Airtree almost goes down there. Oh, Jonesy won't be pleased at the result there. I wonder if he knows how close he got. If he didn't before, he certainly does now. Airtree managing to get slightly further away, though. He's on slightly more than 50% health. Oh, Jonesy. Savvy Cat, in the meantime, gets savaged by Ronnie Cray, as he did before he crossed the bridge. Jonesy finishes off Airtree. That barrage of grenades being followed up by some rather difficult shots. There's a lot of recoil on that barrel. A couple of headshots in a row there for Jonesy. Obviously getting the hang of it, enjoying the kick on the new gun. Lots of damage can come out of that barrel if you can control that recoil sufficiently. Next circle centers in on a compound that is basically unoccupied. There is a chance that Crash the System could run in and grab it, but you have to go through some awful open spots to be able to do that. I don't think there's a need to do it as long as Habitual Boomer is still up on that cliff. And that doesn't send him into the blue zone. I think they're very happy to stay where they are. Thank you very much. Ronnie Cray and Donsel still around as well. Duck and Falco very close now to Team 1. Peachy Friendry. Grenades getting primed. Ooh. Some interesting grenade wars going on here. Some say AFK. Oh no, he's not. I thought he was in this room. Round the corner. Katie in the next room. Being very patient, not making a sound. Duck and Falco might not be convinced. Constantly moving around. I mean, everyone knows where everyone else is. Team 16 moving in. That's Ronnie Cray with that QBU has been an absolute monster this game. 4 kills and counting. Spots the peak. His teammate Donsel wants to get on the board. DeSanta staying behind a rock. It looks like he's going to throw a smoke and attempt to resurrect Raja. Raja gets finished off by Ronnie Cray before he can crawl to safety. DeSanta now making a run for it. They spot him though. Ronnie Cray once again. Would you really risk running out after what you've seen him do this game? He does. And that's 6 kills for Ronnie Cray. Some Saint now running around. Duck and Falco outside of the building now. Katie's still inside that bathroom. Some Saint in a 2v1 situation. Duck goes around the right-hand side. Falco knows he's there now as well. Some Saint hops back into the building. Katie might have to actively join him in the fight. If she just stays there, it will just be a 2v1. Things calming down a little bit now. Small initial skirmish. I feel like if they know that these guys are here, Katie might as well join the firefight. Getting a different corner to camp in. I mean, to be honest, this is fine as long as no pushes happen. You don't want people to engage 2v1 and then 2v1. Speaking of 2v1s, AMS is on his lonesome. Very, very close to Habitual Boomer, who I believe knows exactly where he is. Entirely possible that there are no frag grenades left, though. And actually, pulling out a frag grenade and then having someone move around the corner of the tree with a gun is not ideal as well. But the blue zone does stop, which buys AMS 1995 some very, very precious breathing room. Does AMS realize he's there? He doesn't. He's got no clue. He wouldn't be looking that way if he knew. He does not know. Some Saint getting the hit on the duck. Falco finishing. Katie coming out of the room, needing to finish off Falco. Oh, and almost does. Falco goes down to about 5% hit points, but will be able to stop PG Friendry, who go out in 7th place. Big rotation from the teams that were out west now. This is Team 22, the Gecko Kids. Moving around the right-hand side, potentially right into Habitual Boomer and AMS. Who is going to blink and shoot first? I feel like AMS is more visible. Habitual Boomer goes down. Basically on top of plays and leaves it a little bit too late to fire the first shot. That is Team 22 wiping out 2 teams very quickly indeed. We are down to our top 4 now. Team 25, Dada. Jonesy carrying at the moment. He is down south and has a very long way to go if he wants to rotate, and might actually have to go through Donzel and Ronnie Cray, which is not ideal for him at all. Team 22, the Gecko Kids, still have both players available, but at the moment the Halal team are doing a very good job. Winners in game number 1, looking for big, big points here as well. Down to 3 teams. Jonesy versus Halal team versus Gecko Kids. Down to 3 teams a little bit earlier this time around. Some interesting terrain. We've got a compound. We've got a road. Jonesy spotting Donzel. Oh, this could be a good frag if it bounces up. It doesn't. Stays underneath. Donzel recognizing the danger. Doesn't want to wait until he confirms whether a second frag grenade is there. Ronnie Cray from distance headshots Jonesy, though, to finish that off. It is now 2 teams and 4 alive. Halal team goes straight up against Gecko Kids in a head-to-head here. Halal team holding the compound by the road. Gecko team having superior cover, but maybe not so much maneuverability. Yoku, though. Ronnie Cray going straight up next to him, and that's Ronnie Cray down very early on indeed. QBU, though, from Donzel finally getting a knock. 7 kills for Ronnie Cray, 0 for Donzel so far. He'll be eager to get onto that scoreboard, and actually plays. He's quite far away from the action right now. Tricky decision as to whether he tries to join his teammate. Where are the smokes? The smokes aren't there. He's priming a frag. Can't resurrect his teammate. Frag grenade goes into the smoke, but that was a little bit of a decoy. Ronnie Cray spots him from round the side. Finishes him off with the M4, and that is it. Ronzel and Donnie Cray, ladies and gentlemen, on an absolute tear. A 9-kill game to win game number 2. Congratulations to them. Yoku and Plays with 5 kills will be in 2nd place with the Gecko Kids, and Team Dada, Jonesy and Coldy with 6 kills between them will be finishing this game in 3rd. We are now halfway through the end of season PUBG Reddit September tournament. I'm Jorisar, your observer is SamWalton. We'll be going to a quick break, and when we come back, the live scores and game number 3. See you soon.